Jones Dairy Farm is a sixth-generation family-owned and operated company in Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. We produce all-natural breakfast sausage, naturally smoked hams, and dry-aged bacon products. It's a very dynamic and exciting company in a very, limited category, which is breakfast. We love being a part of that.
Sure, there aren't many companies around that are 6 or 7 generations old, so that's sort of a feather in our cap.
I really knew all the CEOs except one, but they were founder of the company.
We don't make any dairy products today. We did as early as the 1840s. But over time, we ended up transforming and doing things that made sense at the particular time. The founder of the company, Milo C. Jones, used his mother's recipe, which they produced locally, for pork sausage. The ingredients are the same as Sally Crane Jones had when she was back in the 1830s, which is pork, salt, and spices. That's it.
Well, bacon is my real fallback, morning, noon, and night.
Great.
The house on the package, it's not a marketer's image of what a farm should look like. It's a real place, it's a real family with real products, made with pride, made with care. It is where the company started. And the other thing that's important is that we make 98% of all of our products within 1 mile of this house where the company was started well over 130 years ago, but going back into the 1840s.
One of our guiding principles is around integrity, and that means to me sticking true to how the product was originally made, never cutting corners, and doing what's right.
I think what attracts people to our products is the time-honored traditions and how we make the products the old-fashioned way.
All of our retail products are certified gluten-free. Many of them fit natural diets such as the keto diet or people that are sensitive to allergens.
A decision was made many, many years ago that we would not use MSG in any of our products. Our commitment to food safety is at the highest level in the industry. We have one chance to do it right. And from a food safety standpoint, that is the most critical thing. And I'll tell you a small story. When I walked through the plant with my grandfather, and I was probably 13 or 14, and he pointed at the work area and he said, "If we don't have a clean plant, we have nothing to sell." And that stuck with me, and at a very early age.
Consumers come back because they know that they can trust our brand. They can trust the ingredient label and nutrition. And it's going to feel really good feeding their family with our products.
We have 1-800 numbers and emails, and when you call Jones, you get a live person.
We have a really long established history here in Fort Atkinson, and I think it truly makes my job as an HR director easier, having employees that want to come and work for us.
That's one of the reasons why we are committed to the Fort Atkinson community. Is we've always had a very dedicated workforce who are very proud to work for the company that produces the products we do.
A lot of our employees live in the surrounding area, so it's even more important to them to see that we're giving back to the youth, that we're giving back to education, we're giving back to athletics.
It's not just the Jones family. We have generations of people who have worked for the company. Their parents may have worked for the company, their aunts, their uncles, cousin. There is something we call the history beam. And there are people that have signed that beam with their name and their hire date going way back into the very early 1900s.
As a member of the 7th generation, I want to make sure that I'm not only using the principles, our guiding principles that have made us who we are today, but I want to make sure that we continue to innovate and meet customers' expectations.
Innovation and being responsive to consumer or customer needs has been one of the hallmarks of the company. The future of the company is really very bright. If history has told us anything, what we have done for generations will still have a place going into the future.
People don't come back for the claims, they don't come back to the ingredients, they come back for taste. Anything above and beyond that is just a cherry on top.